Greetings everyone and welcome back to Sorcery 4, The Crown of Kings, episode 23 I believe. Wow, last one was quite a drag, wasn't it? Damn it, we lost half of my health to the stone ram, and then I decide to just not go to this tower because this tower was just full of appearing goblins. And if these goblins just appear like infinitely, then no, we're just not going there. That would be like death sentence. I think the best thing I could do is just not no, I don't want to risk losing all the progress I had and then need to like redo all things since I entered Mapang, which is from here. And you remember how long it took me to just pass these areas. So yeah, we're heading back through these towers. I think this might be some kind of weird experiments of the Archmage. I think that's the best definition I could give you. We need to just pass the Bob Ross Tower and then decide what next. The sun begins to dip, heading towards the horizon. You follow the path and make your way into the tower once again. What is this place? Why was it built? Once inside you feel your spirits lift once more. I just want to leave. The door seems to bob and float as you move towards them and slip away, trying to leave this like trying to catch a butterfly. You head to the far door. Ooh, for a second I was worried I won't be able to. And I would actually had to use my prey to Ify to get out of here. However, if I would get out of here, if that would be the only option, if you couldn't have the prey, you just gonna get stuck. So I kind of had this thought. I just kind of need to leave twice. You return to the path and follow it. A short way, the path sleeps here. The very air loud, you seem fitted and mean. Which road will you choose? My question is... Hey, this doesn't even have a door. The one here. You can see. And also there is this tower here. I feel way safer just being goddamn closer to broken wall. You are crossing the stepping stone of the dangerous waters once more. The wind picks up as the evening draws on. Soon it will be dark once more. Another junction, a loud tower to the west, is set into the wall of Citadel. Another tower blocks your way north. This place feels like an open coffin, a study wherein an ant, exploring the contours of its ruffled velvet lining. What is there here to explore? That is a valid question. This tower seems a bit weird because it doesn't contribute to any progress. And this? Hell. This one branches out. Still, look how many towers is there. What are the chances I'm gonna survive all of them? And if I get to the last tower, which is here, how the hell I would go back? However, when I look into this one is like built into the hill here, mountain. I think there is slight chance that one could lead inside here. Yeah, see, there is a door from this side. Because I think going straight forward, that on itself seems like an awful idea. It's just too simple. Maybe this path is the only way to go in actually. Maybe that's the whole purpose of them. Because you can't get just through the main gate. Too easy at least. Let's check this tower. You approach the tower built into the wall of Citadel. There is no door. At least not on this side. You hear a sound like scratching. You listen more closely. The scratching is mixed with a gentle mewing. A kitty? Meowing? Mewing? Mew back? You meow! Back with enthusiasm. Nothing responds. The tower wall appears to be solid stone. You feel across the stone wall, but it seems quite solid, but the mewing is clearly louder with your ear pressed close. What if there is a kitty trapped inside? A demon kitty. If I'm gonna lose stamina by kicking the wall, I'm gonna be very upset. You kick the wall to no effect, other than brushing your toe. You knock on the stone, nothing happens. I don't want to lose stamina. I feel when I ram it, I'm gonna lose stamina. And I don't recall any kind of spell I could use. Unless maybe find a safe passage, but why if there is no entrance to it? Of course I lose stamina. You charge into the stone wall, all but dislocating your shoulder. It does not budge. Fuck. I mean, I'm really low on stamina. I really just need to find a place where I could sleep. Open logs won't work because we don't have actual door there. Heal disease. I don't need that, I think. I hope. Cast teleportation. Hey, that sounds like it could be good. You wave the enchantment and the ring of green metal on your finger begins to glow and glitter. You are suddenly torn through the very air. You reappear inside a room full of small cat-like creatures. This chamber is small with a low ceiling and is lined with rooks, beds and fur. Meows, purring and hissing come from all over. There must be a few dozen of cats here. Play with cats. Cats are cute, okay, but they are kind of a dicks. The wall through which you enter has shimmy back into visibility, but you notice that the cats are able to pass in and out quite freely. If you accompany one, you might be able to make it through. A small stream gurgles into the corner from which the cats gently leap. Careful not to dip so much as a toe in the water. Should we play with cats? Fuck me. Will this give me stamina back? Doubtly. It did! You spent some time playing with cats. It's rather a refreshing experience. You bend down and scratch a playful tabby behind the ears. You watch one attenting, looking tabby palms on a mouse which turns to smoke as it coughs. I don't want to push my luck. I just get my stamina back. Why would I pick the cat? What would I do with it? I remember, some cats you just pick them up and they just scratch your face and tear your eyes out. Should we try it? Fuck, of course I lose stamina. The cats clearly have an unhappy existence here, so you decide to liberate one and pick a tabby cat. But on contact, the beast transforms from a delicate tender friend into a frettling ball of claws and angry fur. Drop it. Fuck it. You drop it like a hot coal and it dashes off into the pile. Let's leave. You get up and leave. A mecha-clothed black cat jumps onto your arm, pulling you down with surprising force. You find yourself tickling the creature behind the ears. Cats of all sizes and shapes fill the room. They longer hunt, scramble and play. Let's teleport back. Screw this place. Although, I definitely didn't expect find a tower of cats here. Consulting a constellation overhead, you bind the spell, trusting to luck as the ring green metal on your finger begins to gleam like a serpent's eye. You close your eyes and your body is witched away. You reappear outside the room of cats once more. Back on the path free, you move away, not wanting to waste any time. You step back out onto the path and walk short distance. The sun has almost set and the sky has turned a deep purple. Another junction, a low tower to the west, is set into the wall of the citadel. Another tower blocks your way north. Why keep going? Yes! Why? What I want to do, could I get back to this place and sleep? And then maybe move back and try to explore the North Tower? Or just screw this place. Screw it and let's just go on the other side of the city. Let's try this. I think this is the widest thing I could possibly do at the moment. Darkness closes in, you need to rest. The silence beyond the wall contrasts with the bustle of the city. Yeah, let's get to the workhouse. Sleep here. Removing your pack, you try to settle the spider on her favorite floor. You do not need to eat more today. Oh, so wasting my food wasn't really a bad idea then, because I don't need to eat now. You close your eyes and let your tiredness overtake you. You are protected here, and your rest is untroubled by dreams. During the past day, we ate one provision and found no new clues. You pick yourself up and brush away the strap from your cloak. You head for the door once more. Damn, but it gives me just like 1 stamina or 2. Was it worth it? I don't think it was worth it. Now the big question is, should we try to check another tower or move on? Man, I'm really curious about this tower, but the fact I cannot rewind is just... oh, it's dreadful. I think we might be better off just trying to go check and explore this side. Maybe there is a tavern where I can buy some food. You rode curves along the edge of the tall stone wall, eventually reaching the door to the wheat fields. You follow the main road around the corner. You return to the west side of the square. An old beggar woman sits against the wall nearby. A wider road leads west into a run-down area of the city. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. Hey, I could go to the beggar. The middle of the day is hot. Being so near to the gates means there is a greater number of merchants and travelers here. Wait, let's check the beggar. You walk over to the well where the old woman, little more than a bundle of rags, sits. She does not look at you as you approach. You peer down into the well.
Jump if you like,
The old woman remarks.
there is no bottom to it.
No bottom?
None at all? No water either, just a great big hole.
This place was built by a sorceress, you know. Well met. Oh fuck. That doesn't look very friendly. Her voice when she speaks is raspy, barely above a whisper, and her eyes when they meet yours are a smooth, glossy black.
There you are, my love. Found you. Now, spare an old blind woman a coin. Enough to buy a crust of bread, perhaps.
You toss a gold coin into her lip, and she rocks back and forth in grinning.
Oh, love, you have made Javin a happier woman. Bless you for helping me live out of my last days.
She pauses to test the coin between her teeth, then nods.
Now, love, anything else for an old blind woman?
Were you born in Mapang? She shakes her head.
No, there's two here who don't believe in the world beyond, but that's where I came from. I lived in a small village on the shores of Erdent. A healed priest from Dadulyadu was shipwrecked there, and he took me on as apprentice. I loved him, and then I abandoned him, and I came to Mapang against his wishes, drowned by the promise of fortune in the Archmage service.
You worked for the Archmage?
Everyone in Mapang works for the Archmage, love. The citadel is high engine, and we turn wheels. We work to further his cause and his army.
And now you are a beggar?
I was cast out to the tower, and here where I landed. Now I sit here every day with a little pastime. but the tormenting I receive from the side masters.
The side master torment you?
She spits. Those bug-eyed monsters delight in my suffering. One lacking side is a source of much curiosity to them. Half of them want to kill me and half of them are in love with me. And those halves aren't entirely separate halves.
The ones from my homeland were honorable. I can help you? You hate the side masters. I don't think I want to say one from my homeland. She doesn't like them, I shouldn't mention that. I can help you.
Oh, you could kill one. Oh, there are too many for me to be free of their cruelty, but a death or two would taste good in the mouth.
For a healer you are bloodthirsty.
You forget, she says with a grin. I am just a beggar now.
Tell me what happened to your eyes.
Oh, I tell you, my tale. I was called by the Archmage himself to examine one of his creations. The Archmage makes creatures, you see, of all mixtures and kinds. This one was Mekusi, slimy sort of thing called Miklitik. A miserable thing, born totally without fear. They are almost deaf and speak only in whisper.
Sounds a most formidable beast. Why does the Archmage make such creatures?
Why does the Archmage do anything?
Yeah, why did he did these fucking towers, for example? That's what I want to know.
Why does he sleep for 100 years and wake up in the measure of the position of the stars? If I knew the working of his mind, I would have twisted them to my own ends years ago, but I don't.
She yawns with such vigor that she throws a casket of Sprite onto your shoulder.
What a lovely chat, Javin says. I so rarely get to talk these days, love. My guards only spit when they attack. Come back any time, especially if you do. You know what?
And she drowns a line across her throat. I have killed Sidemaster. Hey, I actually did. I mean, not like I did, but I saved Sidemaster, which was trapped on the, island, and he explodes. I have killed Sidemaster, you say.
Oh, did you? Oh, but I see you did. I can smell the blood on you. Do they Wombat Fruit eyes pop when they die? Or do they fall into themselves? Never mind. Let me take a look at you.
Javin reaches out to you with her fingertips muttering under her breath. You feel a balm flow over you once. She smiles warmly. She folds her hands away into her ragged clothes one more.
Now, get away with you.
Thank you. She gave me 14 stamina. She scratches herself, then you realize she is actually reaching into fold of her cloak.
Oh, and take this, it's a water of Loi. Water of magical dissolution. I don't need it, but I wonder if you might.
She hands you a vial that appears to contain a quite simply water. What does it do? You ask, tuning the vial this way and that at the light.
It absorbs magical essences. One vial can hold perhaps 3 spirits within it. It creates a cocktail of magic.
What use is that?
Her eyes twinkle. Perhaps you'll think of use for it, perhaps not. It remains to be seen if your life depends on it.
You thank her, she nods and closes your hand around the vial.
You be good now, my love. Be as good as your gold.
You leave the woman huddled by the well. Well, that was actually quite interesting chat. I'm glad I went here. Yeah, fuck these towers. Maybe this vial could help me pass through the towers though. Now when I think of that, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I think that would be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. That was quite interesting one, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did. What do you think about the towers? Is it a good idea that we just kind of pass on it, at least on these ones? It might be. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely upcoming weekend, guys, and farewell.